Welcome back to Weber Cup 13. Dominic Barrett concentrating very hard. He's been out of sorts in this one. Looked like O'Neill, his opponent, was going to dominate, but unfortunately for O'Neill, he's gone through the headpin, left himself an open frame, and Dominic Barrett now leaves one on the other side.
Yeah, had the opportunity to make a double just there, but high on the hairpin leaves the 4-pin standing. Quick discussion amongst both teams there. Tommy Jones, Chris Barnes and Mika Koivuniemi, and there's that the brains trust is out again just to take this single pin down.
There we go. It's a thinking man's game, Cass. So Barrett will be a little frustrated with that. Was that the 4 he left?
Yes, it was a 4-pin.
They're kind of bowling to a pattern. When you see these guys bowling on this single lane, some little patterns start to develop, and you can see when they make a minor adjustment what they leave. And we've seen that 4 left a couple of times now.
Yeah, just a fraction high on that headpin off of a normal strike shot can actually leave it.
Oh, nearly the split. Nearly the big split.
Well, the Wheel of Fortune spins once again for Bill O'Neill. This is not a bad looking shot. And here you can see it in slow motion. It's actually on line. It looks great. A fraction light in the pocket only, but look, the 7-10 is standing, and could that be the messenger, the headpin? But it certainly does the damage. I think he always wanted to be a lumberjack.
Fortuitous for O'Neill, means he gets left with that single 7-pin, which he takes out, but it's Team Europe that still have the advantage. Chris Barnes looking a little perplexed.
It's not always usual to see opposition players sitting so close and talking to one another, but remember, these guys all play in the United States on the tour, week in, week out. They travel together. Mika and Chris Barnes room together, and they all know one another's games, personalities, strengths and weaknesses, and so they are real buddies, no matter what side they're on in this particular tournament.
But don't be fooled, when the timber starts flying, it's flat out competition.
They all want to win.
Nice shot from Dom Barrett. And finally the crowd here in Barnsley getting behind him confidently. Big crowd favourite here at the Metrodome.
Yes, and has been for many years. Normally brings a whole trainload of his family along to watch him. I'm sure they're going to be here sometime, just to raise the roof on the Barnsley Metrodome. O'Neill looking for 10. Well, there is the 10, and there's a wild messenger going around, but it's just a bit too short and can't carry it. So again, can only be a spare. That's 4 frames in a row without a strike for O'Neill.
That ball was absolutely loaded with revs, but still didn't get all 10 down, and O'Neill is struggling. So takes the 10-pin out. And they always say, don't they, a team is only as strong as its weakest link, and I'm afraid at the moment Bill O'Neill looks to be that in Weber Cup 13 for Team USA. And it looks like he's going for a ball change.
I was just going to say, yes, he's marched off, he's brought something back with him, and we're likely to see a different colour ball on his next shot. Desperate to do something because he's falling further behind. Running out of frames, so he has no option but to try something desperate. And if it works, then fine. It's a gamble, isn't it? All these players are winners around the world on the American PBA Tour, and they don't like to lose. They always expect to win, and that's obviously the signs of true professionals. But it can't always be. And if Dom Barrett shoots another strike, he'll have 3 in a row, because that's the first double.
Well played, Dom. Got to keep it together. It's not over yet. But Captain Osku Palermaa looking very nervous at the moment. He will be desperate for his young player to pick up a win here. And the new ball works. But Chris Barnes immediately leaned over there to Tommy Jones and said, what was that he just threw? I don't think he saw the new ball come out.
Some sort of purple devil, wasn't it? It certainly got the business done at the business end of the lane. Ripped the rack and got 10. So he'll be using that, but we're running out of frames. It's frame 9 already, the foundation frame. And Barrett is coasting it. Just taking his time. This is a big ball. It's frame number 9. He's working on 2 strikes in a row. Wants to get this game sewn up if he can.
Yes. Very good. And Team Europe getting right behind Dom here, because to level it up at 2-all at this stage will be just perfect.
Yeah, the Ryder Cup of bowling, similar to the Ryder Cup of golf. There'll be some sparks flying and some great celebrations sometime.
Well, there's the Purple Devil, as you called it, Cass. It certainly did the job first time up.
Yeah, looking for a double. Should have done that at the start of the game, shouldn't they? Use that ball.
Do you know what? He seems happier controlling the speed with that ball. Maybe it's just a little less reactive.
Well, he's kind of frustrated now because he's found a ball that's struck for him. He's gone 5 frames in this game without strikes. And yes, had he started off with it, what a difference it could be to that scoreboard.
Shake of the head confirms that frustration, but you know, it's just stick that one in the experience locker, Bill, and you've got plenty more games to go in Weber Cup 13, and you may end up having to play the important one as well. Do you think Bill O'Neill's looking good for the captain's pick at the moment from Team USA's point of view?
Hard to say. It possibly could well be, yes. Good call, Simon. Big ball for Dom Barrett. First ball in the 10th. Wants to get it sewn up nicely. And how about that? 4 strikes in a row. Straight through the 200 barrier, plus more. He's got 2 shots to go.
He's really cleaning these strikes out as well. They are very convincing. Just has a little check there on the scores to make sure that things are okay.
Yeah, any spare here is going to be good enough. He'll outshoot Bill O'Neill and level the scores.
And there we go. Dominic concentrating so hard he forgot that he's got a crowd that will be happy to get behind him. And the strikes keep coming, whatever ball he throws.
Another great strike will take Dom Barrett through 230.
Well, under these conditions and in this particular environment, that's okay.
Yeah, and as you said at the start, Simon, it's a freshly dressed lane, and so the scores have risen. Dom's actually created the area for himself and taken full advantage. Just a little change of line there, just to experiment, but 234 is going to be a great game.
Job's done. He avenges the defeat from 2011, where Bill O'Neill beat him. But O'Neill looking a little confused on this lane, a little below par, but he's made a very good change to a new piece of equipment, and that's worked for him. And don't be surprised if we see the Purple Devil appearing on a regular basis as the strike ball for Bill O'Neill. So he gets to throw for practice here, and that'll do nicely. And well, O'Neill's reaction says it all. Where was that when I needed it? Big discussion here with Chris Barnes about the change, and we know for a fact that Chris Barnes has talked with Bill O'Neill about controlling the speed using the hand more, and clearly, you know, that particular ball that he started with was the one that they felt was best to do the job. But Bill making a unilateral decision, just marching off the stage, grabbing the ball, bringing it back on and throwing strike after strike with it. And I don't think there'll be any doubt that this will be the starting strike ball next time up. Too late now, though, for O'Neill, because Dominic Barrett has done the business. That is quite a lively discussion.
Yeah, perhaps Chris thought the game was over. Spare here for Bill, and he'll be 200 under par. And unfortunately, not a win.
smiles again, leaves another open frame to go sub 200. And a very disappointed Bill O'Neill will leave the stage, minus the victory that he was after. And certainly Team Europe will be a lot happier with the way that looks. Good performance from Dominic Barrett to pick up that win over Bill O'Neill. And it has gone to 2 games apiece. And Tony Wrighton is with the man with the brain, Dominic Barrett.
I am. He's got his brain with him, actually. This ball has got the commentators talking during that last game. Talk us through it. I mean, it's a stunning piece of kit, isn't it?
It is, yeah. So my spare ball for the event. Every now and then, the bowling ball manufacturer will bring out a ball that's clear, and I think the most popular one before was a skull. So this one has a brain in it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take it around the world with me through baggage handlers and through the security, but it's good fun for here. Dom, listen, on to the serious stuff. Important point for you then. Yeah, it was. The first match of the event for Bill and I don't think anyone's going to feel too comfortable too early. I know Chris bowled a great game before, but it takes a little while to get used to the lane, and I think that's all we're trying to do at the moment, and not get too far behind and get as many games in as we can. Absolutely. Well, an important win. Dom, thanks very much indeed. There you go, Dom Barrett from Team Europe. An important point for him. Join us next time for more world-class bowling in Barnsley.